Hello everyone. Welcome you all for the artificial intelligence class. So in unit 1 we are going to discuss about introduction to AI. Unit 1 covers these are all the topics like introduction to AI techniques, problem solving with AI models, data acquisition and learning aspects in AI, problem solving process, formulating problems, problem types and characteristics, problem space and research, toy problems, real world problems. So let's discuss about what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the study of how to make computers to do things like human beings. But most of the moment, people are better. So AI may be defined as the branch of computer science that is concerned with the automation of intelligent behavior. So machines with human intelligence is referred as an artificial intelligence. This AI term was coined by John McCarthy in 1956. AI can also be defined in several ways by other scientists, that is, machines which can think and have a capability to react like human beings, systems that respond intelligently in the same way as the humans do, and computational models to solve various complex decision making problems and study of intelligent agents. And intelligence versus artificial intelligence. So if you consider intelligence, it is only ability to acquire, understand, apply that particular knowledge to achieve the goals in the world. If you consider artificial intelligence, it is for developing the reasoning skills, linguistic intelligence, learning aspects, perceptions, and also about problem solving. And if you consider the definitions of AI with respect to Don Dean and Meet Ginsberg, it is artificial intelligence is the design, study, and construction of computer programs that behave intelligently. And artificial intelligence is the enterprise of constructing a physical symbol system that can reliably pass the Turing test that is being said by Matt Ginsberg. And the consolidation of all the scientists who are coined the terms, who are coined the definition for AI, is falls into four categories. They are systems that think like humans, systems that think rationally, and systems that act like humans, systems that act rationally. So they falls into four parameters with respect to systems think like humans, think rationally, also systems that think and act like humans and a system that act also rationally. Those four parameters has been put forth in a with a clarity pictorial representation with respect to four parameters. That is with respect to human, rational, behavior, and the thought. And humans behavior systems that with the humans behavior, it is referred as an artificial intelligence. Also, the humans think like a human. Machines that think like a human can also be referred as an artificial intelligence, as we have referred in the previous slide. And also, humans behave rationally. That is, the systems that behave rationally can also be an artificial intelligence because many times a human won't behave rationally. So, the systems has to behave rationally, legally, ethically, and logically. So, they can also be referred as an artificial intelligence. And also, the systems that think rationally also should be referred as an artificial intelligence. Systems that act like humans. The example for systems that act like humans is Turing test. The art of creating machines. What is Turing test is? The art of creating machines that perform functions that require intelligence when performed by people. And also the study of how to make computers to do things at which at the moment and people are better. This is what the definition told by the Rich and Knight. And what is your Turing test? How they performed this Turing test is they have tested with this kind of a scenario, that is, you enter a room which has a computer terminal. You have a fixed period of time to type what you want into the terminal and study the replies. At the other end of the line is either a human or a computer system will be available. If it is a computer system and at the other end of the terminal, you cannot reliably determine whether it is a system or a human, then the system is deemed to be an intelligence, which means the system also behaves like a human. It is passing the Turing test. The Turing test approaches a human questionnaire cannot tell if there is a computer or a human answering his question via teletype or remote communications. The computer must behave intelligently, and the intelligent behavior is to achieve human level performance in all cognitive levels. What are your cognitive levels? The cognitive levels are falls into four types. You can categorize them into four. One is natural language processing, knowledge representation, automated reasoning, and machine learning. Natural language processing is for communication with human beings, and knowledge representation is it has to store. The system has to have the capability to store information effectively and efficiently. And automated reasoning is also like the system should retrieve and answer the questions using the stored information, and machine learning is to adapt to new circumstances. These capabilities are cognitive skills that should be learned by the systems. Also, the two more important cognitive learnings could be computer vision and robotics. Computer vision is to perceive objects and also videos, images, processing with them, it is a computer vision, and robotics is to moving the objects, make objects to move like a human beings with the hands, body, postures, and then legs and everything. Next will be how the systems that think like a human beings. Think humanly is also a cognitive modeling. Cognitive modeling is determining how humans think through introspections, which means they are trying to catch our own thoughts as they go by through physiological experiments. So, through psychological experiments, how the humans will think that should be enacted into the machine, which is known as a cognitive modeling. And also, it expresses the theory as a computer program. They'll be storing all the psychological experiments, the human behaviors, those introspections as a computer program. And also it will be having a program's input, output, and timing behavior that matches human behavior. The next definition was systems that think rationally. Why we have to discuss about systems you should think rationally is many times the humans won't be rational. They'll be biased, they'll be greedy. So the systems should not, when we are creating the systems, artificial intelligence that it should behave like a human, they should not have all these drawbacks or pitfalls. So they have to behave like a rationally all the time, lawfully. So humans, that is cannot be rational all the times. So that system should be rational, that is in terms of logics, and the logic cannot express everything. And logic approach is often not feasible in terms of computation time. So the study of mental facilities through the use of computational models, and it has been said by Charnaik and McDonagh, and study of computations that make it possible to perceive, reasoning, and then act. This is also called as rational thinking. Next, we'll discuss about the systems that act rationally. So, systems that act rationally, that is, once the systems that thought about rationally, the systems has been made to think rationally, then we have to make them to act accordingly. So, it is like rational behavior, doing the right thing, not only thinking in a right way, it also has to do a right thing. So, right thing is that is which is expected to maximize the goal achievement given the available information. With the available scenario, they have to make a correct decision, efficient decisions. That is rational agents. Can also be referred, these systems are rational agents. An agent is just something that perceives and acts. This agent could be in software or as an hardware. Does not necessarily involve thinking, but thinking should be the service of rational action. So thinking can also be, most of the time, thinking should be part of this rational agent. Next, examples of artificial intelligence. These are all some of the examples for artificial intelligence, like playing at chess, recognizing speech, driving on the highway, diagnosing diseases, mowing the lawn, and translating languages, data mining, answering the questions. These are all some of the examples of AI. Next, we'll discuss about history of AI. So, how the history of AI has been started. First, it has been evaluated with evaluation of that is evolution of AI has been started with artificial neurons in 1943. So, once artificial neurons has been created by enacting the human brains, studying about the human neurons, in 1950, Turing machine was tested. Turing machine was passed. As we discussed last slide itself, that what was the Turing machine? The machines will start answering the same way as a human being for the trained set of questions. That has been passed in 1950. In 1956 is the important important year for artificial intelligence, when during which there is a birth of AI that is being done by John McCarthy in Dartmouth conference. He proposed the term, he coined the term artificial intelligence in Dartmouth conference. The author was proposed was it is John McCarthy in 1956. Then 1966, they found first chatbot Eliza. Then 1972, we also got first intelligence robot Robot 1. In 1974 to 1980, after 1972, after intelligence robot, they could not make any progress in artificial intelligence. It was stagnated. So the 1974 to 1980 period was a stagnated period, declining period for AI. So it is also called as a first winter AI. And in 1980, there was an expert system that has been evolved. So expert system will be designed for it is a branch of artificial intelligence. It's been designed for doing specialized tasks. So they made artificial intelligence for doing special tasks like, washing machines, smart home automations, those kind of Roombas, those kind of to do a small task, a particular task, specialized task. They have created an artificial intelligence. They are called as an expert systems. And second winter period again started after an expert system. Again, everyone called that is only a neural network era. There is no such term called artificial intelligence. Everything is similar to your neural networks. So it is still, there is no as such artificial intelligence. So in 1987 to 1993, again there is a declining period. That is the second winter it has been referred. And 1997, it started booming through IBM Deep Blue. This is the first computer to beat a world chess champion. And then in 2002, AI in homes, that is Roomba, has been created in 2002. And in 2011, IBM's Watson that wins a quiz against a human being. That was the first mission that wins a quiz against a human being. And in 2012, there is an evolution of Google Now. And in 2014, chatbot Eugene was created by Google. And 2015, it is an Alexa. And now it is Gen AI and agentic AI era is going on. So these are the histories of AI. That was that 1950, the Turing test was proposed and the Turing test was passed. And then 1956, the artificial intelligence term is coined by John McCarthy, as we discussed. In 1966, the first, robot Eliza was created. And then 1972, chatbot Eliza. 1972, Robot 1 was created. And then in 1980, the evolution of an expert system. And then 1997, they have created an IBM Deep Blue. Through IBM Deep Blue, the system has beaten the world chess champion Garry Kasparov in the chess championship. This is where they believed that artificial intelligent scientists have believed that it can surpass the human brain. So this is where the artificial intelligence started to be believed by everyone and started to grow. Then in year 2002, the Roomba, the vacuum cleaner is being AI vacuum cleaner has been created. In 2026, AI is evolved in businesses, Twitter, Netflix, all Facebooks and all social medias with Alexa, the Siris, and everything has been found. These are all some fun facts of AI. AlphaGo versus a Lee Sedol. That is this AlphaGo game. In AlphaGo game, it is a game that is beaten a this in a Go match. It is beaten its world champion Lee Sedol by using a deep mind challenge. By deep mind system in a Go game, the system has beaten the Lee Sedol in 2016. This AlphaGo won all but lost the fourth game. Final game, it has been lost. All three games has been won by this Lee Sedol. Sorry, all the three games have been lost by Lee Sedol. The next fun factor is, as we discussed, Deep Blue, that is, it is beaten chess playing expert system. It is created by the IBM supercomputers. It has beaten the world champion Garry Kasparov in a six-game match, 1996. First, it has lost four games. Then it was upgraded with the six games again they played, and they defeated Kasparov by winning two games over Kasparov. So Deep Blue's victory is considered as a milestone in the history of artificial intelligence and has been the subject of several books and films. So this is where the artificial intelligence era is actually began. As in the era that is available today was actually began in this from this moment. And also, you can create this AIs for your personal desktops for personal assistants. Other fun facts, most AI bots are females, like Alexa, Siri. Yeah, they will just question, with a polite woman's voice. And also, AI recognizes emotions. We have discussed many times that even though they are trying to enact human beings, but they cannot have human intelligence, human emotions, all emotional quotients for the human missions. As like a human, so they will not be able to have the emotions. They can only process. They can only be the missions. Only the complex tasks could be performed. But they also had emotions that has been found in 1990, and also AI can repair by itself. A robot that rebuilt itself after noticing its performance had dropped after losing two of its six legs. The robot did not know what the problem was, but fixed it by trial and error method itself. And AI can replace human workforce. Around 1 million, 160,000 job, that is around 1 million people are out of work in Canada alone. Although the AI helps reduces business costs, it's just to create new significant jobs as well. As per the Guardian, the customer service that faces artificial intelligence highest threat by 2021. Fun facts about AI. AI also becomes smarter than human beings. AI can learn things quickly. They can store a lot of information. They can process quickly. They have more memory capacity. They can be retrieved. Those memories can be retrieved at any time, at any point of time. They won't get aged. These are all some of the advantages of AI. Humans can develop a romantic relationship as well with AI. And David Levy, a student in this field, believes that a marriage between humans and the robots will be made illegal by 2050. At the moment, the robots are not so advanced enough for this. AI has nationalities and passports. Sophia, a lifelike humanoid, has obtained a guaranteed citizenship as well. in Saudi Arabia. It has brought controversy as well. And also AI can write as like a human being. They can write, they can just win the competitions, they can think about it, they can write about a certain contents. And AI can replace people by voice. Even voice could be they can speak like as if the human being with the help of natural language processing. Then Miss Tang Yu, it is an unparalleled move. A Chinese metaverse company has placed a robot on the post of its CEO. With this, Tang Tu, an AI-powered virtual humanoid robot, has become the world's first robot to chair an executive position. A global company has recently announced that it has hired the first ever humanoid robot as its chief executive officer, according to the Fox Business Polished Trend company. These are all AI applications. So as of now, AI ruling every aspects of our life. Without AI, we don't have any part of our life in and around the world. The AI in every field, the AI is ruling. Some examples have been given here, like gaming, astronomy, healthcare, transport, agriculture, education, e-commerce, entertainment, robotics, automotive, social media, data security, finance, agriculture, etc. So these are other applications as well, like a grid granting, information management and retrieval, AI and expert systems embedded in products, plant layout, help desk and assistance, employee performance evaluation, shipping, marketing, warehouse optimization, in-space workstation maintenance, satellite controls, network developments, nuclear management. For everything, AI would be useful. These are some applied areas of AI. The wide areas of AI, like a heuristic search in computer vision, adversarial search, that is in playing games, and also in fuzzy logic and natural language processing, knowledge representation, planning, learning, in every areas, the AI would be useful. And these are all the advantages of artificial intelligence, like they are more powerful and more useful computers than the human intelligence power. The computer power is more. The computational power of the system is used to be more than the human beings. So that is a major advantage of artificial intelligence. They made up of systems, and also they'll be having new improved interfaces, and it can solve new problems, and it will also handle the informations much better way, much structured way, unlike human beings, because with respect to humans and humans, the handling of information used to be vary, but it is not the same case with respect to the systems. It relieves information's overload, and also conversion of information into a knowledge, and storing the knowledge for a longer period of time is also an advantage of artificial intelligence. And these are the disadvantages of artificial intelligence, like it is of increased cost because the equipped engineers, still the developed engineers, software development engineers, the coders are still in demand. So it is of increased cost. To create it, it is costly, and to create those interfaces are costly. And it is difficult with the software development and slow and expensive. Um, Demand is more, but for the creativity, the people are less. And because the few experienced programmers only are available in the market, and few practical products have reached the market as it. So can't think out of box. As a human being, the imagination cannot be expanded further and further. Only within the restricted programming level, it could able to think for the situations it cannot react, and obviously it will not have feelings and emotion as like a human beings in all that scenarios. That these are the disadvantages for AI. And AI could be the social companion as well. This Nadine, the robot, is your social companion that has been created during coronavirus time. There has been an increased demand for robots for various activities like serving food in hospitals. Those times they were very much helpful. And AI in movies as well, we could have seen in the robot movies, and many other Terminator movies, etc. Thank you for listening.